Hi, I'd like to welcome you to the Sozo family. I want to share with you some quick training, some steps to help you have some ultimate success and some rapid success right away. There's some steps that you need to do, and we're going to cover those steps right now. So let's talk about our Sozo Success Guide. The first thing you want to do in your Sozo Success Guide is you want to fill out number 1, which is your Sozo information, your name, the name of your URL, which is sozoglobal.com/ what that name is. Whatever you gave it, you want to write it down right there so you always know what it is. Second, you want to put your rep ID number. That number is very, very important. Anytime you call rep services, the first question they're going to ask you is, what is your Sozo rep ID number? Until you memorize it, you will have that information right here. And then you want to talk about the line of sponsorship. You want to have that information right there, meaning who is your sponsor? Who sponsored you in the Sozo opportunity? Then second, who is the marketing director? Who's the senior marketing director? Who's your regional marketing director and your national marketing director? In other words, you want to know who the chain of command is that's attached to your lineage, who the leaders are. And if there's not a senior marketing director, that's okay. Then who is the regional marketing director? If there's not a regional marketing director, then who is the national marketing director? But I assure you that there's someone in your genealogy that's there. You want to have their information, their name, their email, and their phone number. They would like to hear from you. They would like to know that you are a part of the team and they are looking to work with you. They have a vested interest in helping you succeed. That's why don't hesitate if you need to give them a call. Follow the chain of command and then work your way up to the national marketing director. As you can see, here's your first 48 hours, meaning things that you want to do just getting started so you can become familiar with Sozo, the back office, the website, the systems and tools that are in place to help you win in the Sozo business opportunity. You want to check out your self-replicated website. You want to set up your success center, become familiar with the Start Right, Start Now Success Guide, which we're working on right now. And then you want to simply get engaged. Okay, you want to attend the new distributor orientation. If there's not one in your area, then there may be one around near the area where you can drive, or there may be one scheduled pretty soon in your area. Make sure you're staying in tune of what's going on where you are. And then, as you can see, you can start setting up your commissions on how you get paid. We do have a Sozo card, a Visa card, Visa debit card, where all your commissions can be directly deposited on that card, or you can have your commissions direct deposited into your own personal account, checking or saving account. All right. So all that information is right here in the Sozo guide. You have your welcome information. It's also letting you know what to expect. All right, so all of this information is right here. You need to spend a little bit of time getting started, just becoming familiar with this information. A lot of the questions that you may have is right here in this guide. I call it the Sozo Bible, as a matter of fact, right now. All right, and then you have what's called the Sozo story. Some people don't know the Sozo story, and here's the story right here to help you become familiar with what the process is of Sozo, how Sozo came about. And it even breaks down Coffee Berry, the Coffee Berry story with VDF Futureceuticals. All that information is right here for you. ORAC, it's all right here. Spend a little bit of time when you get started going through this information, and even more importantly, anyone that's new joining your team, make sure you have them following this exact same process. They can watch this exact same video, stepping them through the process just like you're being stepped through the process right now. And as you can see, we'll come down to the success where it says success breeds success. What makes great management team, all right? So here we go. We're talking about the story of Mark Adams, our CEO. And then we talk about John Constantine and Larry Cantrell. All that information is right here if you want to know a little bit about their background and their successful track record. It's right here. DeWitt, our Chief Financial Officer, all right? Right here. All the way down to Robert Sacco, our VP of Global Sales. All of that information is right here that you can become familiar with so you can know the corporate staff of Sozo. And then we have what's called your freedom plan. 7 steps that you need to follow. I call them the yellow brick road. We've all seen The Wizard of Oz. We know Dorothy wanted to go home. We know the 10 men wanted a heart. The lion wanted courage, right? But they had to follow the same step. They had to follow the yellow brick road. Even though they all wanted something different, they had to follow and stay on, even more importantly, the yellow brick road. Well, we've got a 7-step process that you need to follow and you need to stay on. Even though you've joined for something completely different than why I joined and maybe some others, but we can all get what we want by following these 7-step process. And that's what we're going to talk about. Let's talk about the first step. Why? Why did you join Sozo? I don't know the answer to that, but you do. If you have to meditate on that why, meditate. Whatever it takes, you need to have a why that has an emotional attachment. It can't be just for the money. There's several things that we can all do for the money, but your why has to be strong enough that if you were to truly sit back, think about it, it will ball you up in a fetal position, break you down, and make you cry. It has to have that type of an emotional attachment. And then your why will make you fly. So you may ask, well, Antoine, why does it have to be that strong? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's why. There's going to be times that you don't feel like doing the Sozo business. There's going to be times you don't feel like logging in to your back office, calling into a conference call, attending a training, attending certain events, or even mentioning the business. You're going to have those times. No different than there's times you wake up Monday morning from a great weekend and you don't feel like going to your corporate America job. I mean, it's human to have those feelings, but you go anyway. Here in the Sozo business, there's no boss. You are the CEO of your business. And it's your why that will keep you in this business. It's your why that will drive you. That's why you must have an emotional attachment associated with your why. So that why has to be big, and it could change throughout the course of you working this business. So your why today may change 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, but you must have a why that's very, very strong that has an emotional attachment. Write that down. Write down your why. And then you want to set goals. You know, you want short-term goals, long-term goals, but we have to have some type of goal when you first start. And I'll help you with that, especially just getting started with Sozo. And then number 3, you have to make a commitment. You know, and that commitment is not made to your sponsor, it's made to you. This is your business. You've made the decision to pull the trigger to join, which is why you're watching this video right now. Everyone looking at this video right now has made a decision to join. So now what we need from you is a commitment. Commit to yourself, commit to this business for at least 2 years, a 2-year commitment following our 7-step process, and I will assure you, you will have some success. You will reach Oz and get whatever you want from this business. Number 4, you want to build a list of prospects. Have a brain dump. Every single person, name, number you can think of. Don't prejudge anyone. You know, there's a saying, the ones you think will do it, won't. The ones you think won't, will. The ones you think will do this business, they won't do it for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's just the way it happens. The ones you think can do it, they can't do it. The ones you think can't do this business, they'll be the very ones that will succeed. I don't know why that is, but that's just the nature of this business. Some of the things that we're going to share with you may not even make sense from a traditional business standpoint. Well, guess what? This is not a traditional business. This is the industry of direct sales and network marketing. There are psychology methods as to why we do what we do. In some cases, we're saving people from themselves. In some cases, we're doing things to save you from you. You are the worst enemy that you will ever come across as you attempt to build this business, because as our human nature, we have the tendency to want to talk ourselves out of every single thing, or self-doubt ourselves, or question certain things that we do. I'm going to ask you to submit to our system, to trust the system, to follow the 7-step process and watch what happens. So build that prospect list, not prejudging anyone. A list is not a list until you have anywhere from 75 to 100 plus names on that list. And you will continue to add to that list year after year after year. And then you want to present the Sozo opportunity. Now, that may not be you initially because you're just getting started. You may be utilizing this system to expose your prospects. You may be utilizing a webinar, a conference call. There are different tools that we have that you can use to expose your prospects to the opportunity, okay? In steps 6 and step 7, step 6 is to follow up and follow through. Always remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Let me say that again. That really needs to sink in. The fortune is where? It's in the follow-up, which means you can follow the other steps, but if you don't follow step 6, you won't have success. You must follow all 7 steps. And step 6 is follow up and follow through. The fortune is in the follow-up. Step 7 is get started. Get your prospects engaged and plugged in, meaning as you introduce new individuals to the opportunity, get them engaged. Keep them plugged into what's going on in Sozo, as well as you stay engaged. You know, it's like a campfire. If it's cold outside, you want to be around the fire. You want to be where it's hot, where you can stay warm. The further you are away from that fire and it's freezing out there, you will freeze. And next thing you know, you're cold and you're gone and we won't hear from you anymore. Stay close to the fire. Make sure your new business partners are staying close to the fire, just like you. All right? So let's break these 7 steps down even further. So we have a success guide worksheet where we talked about determining your why. Write it down. It's not strong enough just to have it in your mind. Yes, we know it will always be in your mind, but be teachable and coachable here. Write your why down. And again, like I said earlier, it may change 3 months from now, 6 months from now, but you have a why right now as to why you joined. Write it down. To think is to put it in ink. You're using your senses. You're seeing it. You're touching it. You're feeling it. Write your why down. It must have an emotional attachment, okay? Write down your dreams. Define where you want to be 2 months, 6 months, 9 months from now. Where do you see yourself within the Sozo opportunity? Write it down. Put it down, okay? Become familiar with your dreams. Display these images around you. You must see it before you can seize it. That's right. You got to see yourself reaching that level of success. You got to see yourself in that car before you can actually drive the car. Test drive it. See yourself in it. Take pictures of it. You got to see it to seize it. And that's what we're looking to help you do right here as we step you through our 7-step process. We're not going to tell you anything that's not going to help you have success and put money in your pocket. This is a business. It's a business, all right? Some other things that you could do is you could share your why with your sponsor, your business partner. Why? Because your partner can hold you accountable to this business, to your why. They can always remind you, remember why you joined this business. So share your why with your prospects. Share pictures. Create a dream board, a vision board with your why included in it. Something that you can look at every single morning you wake up. Every day as you build your business, you can look at your vision board, your dream board, your why board, if you will. Create it, all right? That's something that you could do. What are some of your visions? Write them down. See, to make the vision plain, you have to write it down. Be teachable and coachable here. Trust me, write this information down, okay? Step 2, we talked about goals, all right? Here we go. You need some short-term goals, which we call micro goals, something that you're going to do within the next 24 hours. We have mini goals, which are something that you're going to achieve over your next 30, 60, and even 90 days. Write those goals down. One micro goal could be, I'm going to create my prospect list within my first 24 hours, a prospect list of at least 75 to 100 names. That's a great micro goal. I'm going to make my first phone call, and I'm going to pique the interest of a prospect. At least 10 within the first 24 hours. That's a great micro goal. Mini goals. I'm going to hit marketing director and receive my free iPad mini within my first 28 days, which means I need to personally enroll 3 new prospects that make a product package purchase. That's right. Any of the product purchase, it could be the junior pack, the basic, the VIP, it doesn't matter. Find 3 people that make a product purchase pack within your first 28 days, and guess what? You receive your free iPad mini. That should be everyone's goal within their first 28 days. Let's get your free iPad mini. Let's get your free iPad mini. Let's get your free iPad mini. And we teach that throughout the organization, and your team grows. You're earning income because product packages are being sold and purchased. All right? So you can write those goals down. Where do you see yourself in 2 years with Sozo? What position would you like to be? How about in 5 years? Write those goals down. Again, information, things could change, but you need to make sure that you're writing them down. What is your time frame on reaching marketing director? Well, we just talked about it within your first 28 days. Why not do it in your first 3 days? Personally enrolling 1 a day. Why not do it within your first 24 hours? It could be done. Of course it could be done. It's being done. Okay? What's your time frame on hitting senior marketing director? And that's where you go and you start lifting other people up. See, to lift you up, we must be on higher ground. So guess what? You have to hit a rank, and then you can help others hit a rank. To me, you're not a marketing director until you help others become marketing director. You're not a senior marketing director until you help others become senior marketing director. And likewise, throughout the next positions, all the way up to global marketing director. Write down goals of when you expect to hit those positions. If you don't hit them, set new goals. All right? I love this quote by Abraham Lincoln. He says, "Things may come to those who wait, but only things left by those who hustle." So you want to make sure you're hustling your business and following these 7 steps. Here's activity goals. Remember these 4 key actions to help you keep in line with the goals that you set for yourself. Invite, expose, validate, and enroll. Invite, expose, validate, and enroll. Let's say that again. Invite, expose, validate, and enroll. That's the 4 key steps right here, part of the process. Daily, weekly, monthly. Write down the amount of time, the number of calls, the number of meetings, and the number of contacts that you will commit to. A great way to launch your business is to have an in-home meeting. That's right, where you invite people to your home. Typically, when you first start, you're inviting family and friends or people that you know, key associates, church members, neighbors. Invite them over. And then guess what? Serve them coffee. Serve them the nutritional beverage. Let them sample the product and try it out. And then guess what? You can play the video that you watched to get you involved in this opportunity. That's right. So the system will work for you. It's proven, it's predictable, and it's definitely profitable. Follow our 7-step process. It works. Invite, expose, validate, and then simply enroll. Here's the success guide worksheet where we're talking about making a commitment. Make a commitment of time, energy, and plugging into the system. The system is designed to save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Let me say that again. The system, okay, here's what it means, is designed to save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. That's why you need to follow it. It's going to save you. All right? So the next thing we want to do is brand yourself. Be a walking billboard for your business. Go ahead and get you some Sozo attire, the cap, shirt. They've got coffee mugs. Just get you some Sozo brand where you can billboard and brand yourself. Get you some business cards. This is a business, all right? And then you want to simply invite. Invite people to watch the presentation. Invite people for your home meeting. Invite people to a call that's being hosted by a leader. Invite, invite, invite. You want to become the master of promoting this business, getting people under the spout where the information comes out. That informational spout could be a webinar. It could be the video that you watched that got you excited, that you joined the business behind. It could be a conference call. Any type of informational spout, plug people into that, as well as keeping your team engaged into that. How many people are you going to expose the product to? Sampling the product, all right? That's all part of building this business. Validating the business with three-way calls. That's where you are hosting the call and you've got someone on that call, like your expert, that's going to do the talking for you, but you have to tee up that call. Let me give you an example. You don't want to just have your prospect on the phone and automatically three-way them on to your senior marketing director, and your senior marketing director don't even know you've got someone on the call. They may be busy. They may be answering their call to tell you, I got to call you back in 5 minutes, and yet you have your prospect on that call. You have to tee up that three-way call. You have to also edify your senior business partner, the person that's going to make that call for you, okay? Here's what I mean by that. Edify, build them up. Here's a great example of edification. You know, I'm working with a young lady that is incredible. She's extremely successful in this business. As a matter of fact, she's reached the senior marketing director position. She earned her iPad mini within her first 28 days. Not only that, she's positioned herself to earn some incredible income. She's having a blast building this business, and she's helping a lot of people. As a matter of fact, I feel so honored to be working personally with her. She's real busy, but she would take 2 minutes to kind of answer your questions and give you a little overview of what's going on. Do you have 2 minutes for me to get you on the phone with my senior business partner? Boom, that's edification. I build up the person that I want to put my prospect on the phone with so they will be open to receive the information, okay? Now, you want to make sure when you make that three-way call that that senior business partner knows that you're going to be making that three-way call at a certain designated time. And you've already cleared it with them to make sure their schedule permits. And now they're expecting your call to do that three-way. All right. So you set it up, tee it up properly. All right. And then we want to simply enroll people each week. How many people you want to enroll each week? Let's set those goals. All right. What is your projections? Here it is. You got a little chart that you can start gauging the times of you're going to have your calls, what day you're going to have those calls, the days you're going to have your home meetings, how many meetings you're going to have. All that information is right here that you can simply tally each week, that you can gauge on how you're building your business. You can track your personal enroll, your total team growth, your total customers, and the volume on your left team and the volume on your right team. All that information is right here for you to track, engage your business. Step 4, we kind of talked about it, building a prospect list where you're not prejudging anybody. You want to have anywhere from 50 to at least 100 names. In my opinion, I said it earlier, a list is not a list until you have at least 75 to 100 names and phone numbers. Keep in mind that you're going to always add to that list. Every month, every year, you're going to continue to add new prospects as you meet new people to add to the list for the opportunity. Who do you know? All right. Here's a memory jogger. This memory jogger can help you to start thinking of people that you may not have thought of by simply looking at this information. Co-workers, college friends, teachers, the mailman, who's your accountant, bowling team member, who's the bus driver, who's the child care provider, church members. All this information is here to simply jog your memory to help you to add names to your list. As you're adding people to the list, you want to sort through that list by people that are already successful, people that you know that have $700, okay? People that you look up to, people that will simply do you a favor, and then people that you can tell them what to do, all right? So these are the three categories in which you want to sort your list by. People that you look up to, which we want to ask them for their opinion. And then you got people that are on the same playing field as you. Those are the people that you ask a favor from. And then you got people that look up to you, and those are people that you simply tell them what you need them to do. All right? Opinion, favor, and tell are the three different prospects that we're going to gauge our list by. All right? For people that you look up to, you want to remember you have a high regard for them. You want them to know that, you know, it means something to you for them to voice their opinion. And so you want to make sure you let them know that. So, you know what, your opinion matters to me, and there's something I want you to take a look at, and just give me your feedback. Give me your opinion based on your expertise. Give me your opinion based on your knowledge. Give me your opinion based on your success. You're already successful, and you're successful for a reason, and guess what? I need your opinion. Those are people that on your list that you look up to. And then for people that you want them to do you a favor, then guess what? They're on the same playing field as you. And you go to them and say, look, I need a favor. Could you help me out? And they're going to say, yes. I don't know anyone that you ask a favor from and say, I need your help, that they say, well, no, I'm not going to help you. They're going to at least say yes and hear you out first. And then they may say no, but they're going to at least say, sure, what you got? So you want them to do you a favor and take a look at this video. All right? And then you got people that you simply tell them what to do. Look, I need you to go and take a look at this video, and I'm going to call you back in 20 minutes. You tell them what to do. All we're doing is getting people under the informational spout, and there's different ways of doing it. There's psychology behind why we do what we do and the way we do it, all right? So all we have to do is master an invitation. Master invitation is in the way that we invite people to look at the information based on if we want their opinion, if we want their favor, to do us a favor, or if we want to tell them what to do. But the whole key is just simply inviting them to get under the spout where the information comes out. Master an invitation. Here's some information here that can help you do exactly that and teach you how to master an invitation with our opportunity. And then you want to invite. You've got your website here that you can direct people, especially for those that I call that are very analytical. They want to read information. That's the beauty of the website. There's science is right there on your website. All the information about our products is right there on the website. You must know your website. That's why we have you write it down. But when you first get started, you may kind of not remember what that is. So you have it right here in the information, sozoglobal.com/ whatever the referral code is that you gave it. It's a simple way to start the conversation right here. You don't want to vomit information on people. Less is best. Always remember that. Less is best. Instead of you trying to regurgitate all the information, direct them under the informational spout and allow the system to do the talking for you. All right? So less is best. We have the form method that you can also use in your conversation. Form, family, occupation, recreation, motivation, where you talk about family, how the family is doing. Occupation, where you find out how long they've been on their job and if they enjoy doing what they're doing. But as we're going through our forming process, we want to also be listening because we can hear things that they like or may not like that we can come back and talk about. Recreation, what do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do for fun? And then motivation, what motivates them? See, you want to make sure you are finding out what motivates them to take a look at this opportunity. Make it about them. It's not about you. It's about the prospect. Make it about them. And if you use the form approach and you're listening, you'll hear those key words where you can tailor your conversation toward a motive for them. Something that will motivate them to take a look at the Sozo opportunity. And then we have what we call exposure. And this is going to share with you how to expose the opportunity, all right? Doing a Sozo overview, the meeting objectives, how to do the samples with our products. The home meetings we talked about, it's a great way to launch the business to get started. You can have home meeting after home meeting after home meeting. Guess what? If no one shows, you didn't spend any gas money, you're at home. This is a home-based business. You can continue to schedule those meetings over and over and over again. As you have prospects that start, guess what? Have them to launch their own home meeting at their home. I have home meetings every single week, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week. Home meetings is the best way to build this business. Step 6, we talk about follow up and follow through. As you can see, there's information right here on step 6 on what you need to do. Again, taking notes, a system that you can follow. Timing is everything right here, all right? Why is the follow-up important? Put that information down here. It's all designed to help you win in the Sozo business. Also, ask for referrals. The timing may not be good for them today. People, they make decisions based on time and circumstances. So their circumstances may not be right today for them, but something may happen in their life and 2 months later they're ready to go. But always ask for referrals. They may know someone where timing is perfect, where that person's ready to get started right now, all right? So timing is everything. Always ask for a referral. Who do they know that may be open to take a look? All we want to do is just simply get people exposed to looking at the information over and over and over again. Increase the number of exposures. That's what we want to do. That's the name of the game, increasing the number of exposures of people looking at the Sozo opportunity. We have here the breakdown, the number of times of contacted and the percentage of sales based on the contact. All that information is here to help you gauge in your success in the business. Step 7, getting started. Get your prospects and their prospects following the exact same steps. Duplication over and over and over again, following steps 1 through 7, teaching that newbie to do the exact same thing you're doing right now, over and over and over again. Some of you will need to watch this video more than once, more than twice. That's why it's a video. You can hit pause, rewind, stop, and you can watch it over and over and over again. Following the yellow brick road, reaching Oz, getting exactly what we wanted for joining the opportunity. And then we have some questions also in the Sozo Success Guides. One question, is this a pyramid scheme? Here's how you can answer that question. You can write down the notes here, okay? I don't know anyone. Here's what you could say, okay? I need to talk it over with my spouse. Again, here's what you can say. All this information is here to help you have success, to build your business. Be teachable, be coachable. Submit to our system. Follow our yellow brick road. You will get to Oz. Our Success Center, you have access 24/7. Become familiar with that center. Log into it every single day. I log into that Success Center 3 and 4 times a day, sometimes even more, sometimes 2 and 3 times an hour. Just looking at my organization, tracking my business. That's where all the accounting takes place. That's your business. Become familiar with it, okay? That's your back office. As you can see here, this is your dashboard. This is where you can navigate in your back office. Become familiar with it. The more you log in and play with, the more familiar with it you will become. So as you can see where you place your personal orders, you can see the number of enrollments. You can see if we're having contests, your points, and also you can see the commissions. As you can see to the far left, you've got the dashboard for the orders, organizations, your lead management, your library, and news and events. All of that information is right here. It's in our success guide. It's also in your back office. Again, become familiar with it, play with it. It's okay if you don't know what it is initially, but as you continue to play with it, you will learn exactly what it is. The Sozo Success Guide, when you click on library, guess what? It's right here. Okay. Also, your distributor application form, if you wanted some to print off, it's right here. Sozo contacts right here. Terms and conditions right here. How to get your Sozo commissions right here. Everything that you could possibly need is in your back office. It's right here in your library of your Sozo Success Center. The Sozo story, right here in your back office, where you can read it, become familiar with it. A natural nutrition boost, hidden in plain sight for centuries. Everything the video talks about, it's in writing right here in your back office that you can read in the comfort of your time, become more familiar with where the coffee berry story comes from. NVIDIA Futureceuticals, all that information is right here in your back office. Okay. I'm gonna close it out. Sozo is opening the door of opportunity. Our system is put in place to help you succeed. All you have to do is submit to our system. Follow our 7-step process and learn it over and over and over again. Become familiar with your back office and make sure you're keeping your prospects, your new team members plugged into the exact same system. I want to thank you for watching our training video, and I'd like to welcome you to Sozo.